afraid, I started feeling incredibly nauseous, so if I disappear for a minute, I'm probably sick. I don't, it may have just been something I ate, I don't know. I just hit like a second ago.
I'll cut you to pieces! Down with you! Filthy Rex! Be gone with you!
Crystal powder.
Out.
Oh.
This ends here! And now the final cut!
Bells up. Sure.
Nice job. Oh. I can't get my.
Okay, so let's just get back to the puck.
Just get back to Nidhogg, forehead. 1-3. Thorn is at Charlie.
Middle.
Left.
Interesting. Right. Gotta try Contra 6 first.
Swap.
Counterclockwise.
Box spots.
Going
Sports.
south.
Tank healers are out.
I got it. Oh.
How many towers were there in the middle?
3.
There were 3?
It was just yeah, there were 3 people in the center.
Oh,
It
okay.
it was some
I thought I saw him.
just getting it.
I thought I saw a missed tower on the side, but
Still a pretty good first pull though.
yep.
These guys, yeah.
One 3. What is that, Bravo?
Middle.
Right. What?
Oh, I think he stole the tether.
Nah,
Oh, did he? No, it should have been blue. That was too close.
It's
That's the only way.
he wasn't in the right spot and ended up stealing the tether while running. It's okay.
Yep. I had the blue and I also saw the tether trying to move to my spot.
I didn't call where he was that time, because I was thinking about something else. But... AC. Jordan's at Alpha.
right.
Left.
Counterclockwise.
Box box. DPS. DPS are going out.
So that's too much stutter stuff.
I think it was one of Fana's that blew up. Fana, where did you put that meteor exactly? Because I noticed something this morning watching stream.
You mean the first one, or?
Yeah, because the first two are the ones that exploded.
I think I put it in the center of the tower at the time.
Okay, so what I noticed was like whenever it's south like that or whatever, they're putting it back here a bit so they can zigzag in this way and make sure it's separated. That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
what I've noticed. It's just like kind of or close to the wall. It just depends on how the ice and fires are. It just got me thinking about like if we get the curse pattern, that might be handy to know.
I'm gonna pause too long during the zigzagging. But yeah, I'll put it more towards counterclockwise.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely hard to deal with the cursed patterns where you have to stutter steps, so it's good to practice that. Ready to go again? Oh, okay. Right.
That works.
AC. Thorn is at Alpha.
Left.
Right.
It doesn't work.
Counterclockwise. North.
South.
Healers are out.
Fuck. Oh, this is bad. I kind of got turned around because both called it. That hasn't
Oh, I
happened
see.
a bit. It's fine.
Do you want to call it?
Huh?
Not whoever's. I'm only listening to myself there, so like I don't know who else has been calling it, to be honest.
No, I think he's talking about the
No,
flex.
I said I got called. I got turned around because both people said out, and I've been used to going to 1 is all.
Okay.
Oh, it's for the healer's media, right? They're talking about the adjusting.
Yeah, you both got it, so I just kind of brain farted.
Oh, I thought you said hoop. Okay, never mind.
No, it was.
Oh yeah.
It was me.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a flush. Wow, I'm bad. Wait, did I? What the fuck happened there? Okay, I should have had that. BD. I put something out there. Gordon's at Charlie.
Oh,
I think we should probably wipe it.
yeah, just go.
That's the thing.
I'm getting snapshotted by things. Give me a second. Let me check.
Definitely.
Fix it.
Okay.
Steam
That's
started
fast.
downloading a fucking update
Oh,
for another game.
fortunate.
This is the first thing I check every time.
Wait, Steam.
Oh no. Fucked it. Okay. 2-4.
4-2-4.
Gordon's at 2.
Right.
Middle.
Left.
Clockwise.
Look away, fam. Thanks.
Nice.
DPS.
You guys are going out? Oh.
Knockback.
Back, back.
I saw that mirror.
What?
You almost missed.
Yeah, but you can adjust.
I know. It looks pretty far off to me.
So just fire puddle?
Knockback. Oh, fire puddle.
Well, no, knockback.
Yeah.
More info, or should we?
No, just practice. One, 3. Jordan's at Alpha.
Left.
Right. Swap.
Clockwise.
Box spots. Tank healers.
South.
Tank healers are going out.
Knockback.
Okay, you don't need to go actually back.
That's pretty good.
Okay, mitigation. Son?
You have a presence?
Yeah.
Are you gonna just find bail, or should I shake here? Oh yeah, I guess shake here.
Wonka.
Yeah, I don't have Veil. I have it for the
Do you have
transition.
bail for the next cannon?
Watch out behind Torden.
Behind. On the butt. Left. Butt.
Behind again.
Right.
Right.
This is the power of light.
Nice.
Any mids for this? Oh yeah, so I'll
Remember-
shake here.
Party is stacking south first. Keep the boss north as long as you can, but party is south. One's getting your spots. Remember to look at your thing. 3s and 2s are stacking south. It's gonna be in then out.
Yes.
One
Wait,
needs to
wait,
go.
wait,
One
wait,
needs to
wait,
go.
wait, wait.
One needs to go.
One go.
Move to
One
your
go back.
sides. Once you have to move to your sides.
Oh, that's earlier. Okay.
Sorry, I kinda panicked. But
Little bit.
yeah, so like the timeline for the cast bar, when the cast bar goes off is when ones drop. So you have to make sure you're there.
I was at the wrong spot too. I had a high jump and I was standing at west like an idiot.
Also, like if it helps, we could do JP prog first and then like work on DPS later, if people are okay with that.
Yeah, sure. So what happened
I was
there?
one, but someone was standing north. I don't know who that was.
So for ones, Fortune had elusive, Serene had high jump, and Fanta had spine shatter. So what should have happened there is Fortune should have gone to east, which is B side. Fanta should have gone to D, which is west side, and Serene should have gone north.
Yep.
For threes, how are we like calling? Oh, sorry, Fortune. Go.
Fortune
I
first.
would say that I was at B. B side.
That was the one we were missing, was it not?
He was,
Yeah.
but you moved too early.
Yeah, you moved
Yeah.
too early.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I was at B and then I moved too early to the party. Yeah.
Okay.
What exactly killed us? Is there the dive
It was
on us?
everyone who's not getting, everyone who's not, baiting it will get knocked back if you get hit by it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So even though the elusive drops the tower behind you,
Yeah,
you're still
he still
dive
jumps
you.
on you. The
Okay.
tower spawns later.
Yep.
I have
Yeah.
a question.
What's up?
It's like
It's a question.
it's gonna be east, west, north, based on A, right? A is the true north.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. How are we deciding if, like, say everyone has just
So,
dives
yeah.
or whatever?
For the threes there, we all had high jumps. So I don't really know if there's a great way of, so like if we didn't all have high jumps, we should probably just do the same priority system where
I think
the
what people do
west
is, like,
goes
they
spine
move
shatter.
Sorry.
The west should go spine shatter, the east should go, the elusive should go east, and then the high jump should go north. But if they're all high jump, then I don't know. Okay, what was your?
I think
know?
what I see is usually is like somewhere early on, the threes will like move to a designated area, like
Yeah.
early, just to, like mark where they are, and you can like kind of get an idea of where they're going to cover based on that.
Sure, I think that's a good idea. So ideally, we do that before. Can we even do that before the marks fade from our heads? Do you even know what kind of jump you have before the marks go away? No, you don't.
It's on I thought it was on the debuff list.
It is, but it's easier to see like positionally where people want to go if the marks are still in your head. But
I see what you're saying.
no. As soon as you get what kind of dive you have, the marker disappears. So, yeah, I think what we need to do there is just kind of like either call it beforehand, which that's going to be adjusting, or try to spread as early as
Like a
possible.
light
So
spread, like literally like here, and then here, just to get an idea of like that's left, front, and
yeah,
right.
yep, and keep in mind you'll have to check the debuff list to see if other people have spine shatters and elusive dives, and you need to adjust for them potentially.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great idea to have people call because it's like there's so many things people to call.
Yeah.
It's like also twos would need to call left, right. It's just like I don't think
Well,
having everyone say something at the same
Yeah,
time. would be a great
twos should be doing the same thing. They should be doing, if they notice they're both high jump, they should be doing a light spread to figure out which side they're going to. While we're in that first stack. So that first stack, you got like a couple seconds. After we get our debuffs, where he's just casting, nothing's happening, that's when we do our light spread to figure out where you're going.
Yeah, so the specific cast that I'm seeing is dive from grace. That's when the numbers disappear, right? So we could start marking early, but it could change a little bit if we see that we have like elusive and spine shatter. The thing is, like, I guess like it shouldn't matter, right? Because if you like mark where you are early and you have high jumps, then it's all good. But if you mark where you are early and you have elusive and spine shatter, then like you have preset positions. So it's still good to like just mark ahead of time anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Swizz and I talked about this before. Everyone was here, but for the towers, when group 1 needs to soak, like 2 of them soaks group 2, and then 1 of them soaks group 3, we'll just have whoever's left for group 1 to place the tower, and whoever's right, they're gonna take the left and right 2 towers, and then whoever was north would flex into group 3, and then take
The north one.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
So after the original, you should have an idea of everything you need to do for the rest of the phase. You don't have to worry about all the flexing anymore. Just doing everything right.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Are you ready to get back there again, or do we need more time?
Is anyone studying?
And yeah, by the way, you can make it to your tower if you knock back immune when you're in the inside. In the meteors, it is just really tight. You kind of need to sprint for it.
Oh, yeah.
I did it there by accident, and I still made it with sprint.
I thought I didn't have enough time to run to my tower when I'm like half a marker away.
I would look okay from my perspective. You got knocked back like here. I don't know how you missed
Okay,
that
here, when you
much.
get to 2,
How did
it's a
you
shorter
miss that
distance.
much?
What? I wasn't really aiming. It's just like general direction because I
Okay.
knew that we had time. Like I knew I was safe. I didn't want to like take a step anyway. Wayne,
This guy
like
is
a nice
too
puddle.
confident in his heaven spell skills.
Okay.
Heaven's Fall is like no time. Just
Yeah.
half a
Let's
step.
get
Maybe.
back there again, practice.
BD. Thorn is at 3.
Left.
Right.
Swap.
Counterclockwise.
Tank stealers are out.
North.
Knockback.
Back. Nice.
I need to go back and clip that. Just for reference.
Oh, I'll give you a okay. I have to change.
Yeah.
And my collective is too early. Rip.
I'll have Veil for the transition.
Behind.
Right. Behind. Left. With north. Okay. Mark your ones. Ones, get rid of stage. Oh, okay.
In then out.
Chat it.
In then out.
In. Stay in. In. Wait for in. Move
Freeze
out.
get soaked.
Oh
Freeze,
shit.
get rid of stage. Okay. Yeah, so the
forgot it's
ordering,
out.
What?
the
Killed
ordering
me?
is like...
I was in.
I'm
Let's
not
watch
sure
back.
how I died, actually.
Let's watch it back.
The ordering is like...
We don't know how we died. We should definitely be watching it back that phase.
But yeah, does anyone need to like go over the ordering of the towers in that phase?
Did we not do that just like last pool?
In then out.
I think threes weren't there to like try to stage and take the towers. Sorry,
Yeah, I
sorry,
got no.
and then like the ordering of like how fast.
I'm sorry. I was trying to type and I hit my hotkey.
I mean, did I just move into late? Because I thought I was in when you said in.
So, oh, you died. You got the stack. That's why.
Yeah, that's
you were
what I was
north.
saying.
You were north. Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, you did get the stack.
In then out.
Why?
In then out.
Is it the closest
Yeah,
person?
the rumor that I heard is that the stack dates in front of Nidhogg, so it's possible that us moving might be a problem.
No shit.
I mean, we got it last time.
I don't.
Are we sure
remember
it's not on the closest person? That would make more sense.
the closest person?
The closest person to Nidhogg.
That's
What
also
number did
possible.
what number did you have, Lion?
I had
You,
one.
we all had one.
Oh well, we both had one then. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved to the side.
You guys fought for that for a moment. So
Ones get rid of stage. Oh, okay.
In then out.
Yeah, you got the stack.
In
Yeah.
then out.
and then that just kills us all. No, it doesn't. But missing the tower does. Okay.
Maybe you're too close. I don't know. Yeah. So, also, I think threes weren't ready to take towers there, so it's like super fast.
Yeah, as soon as that stack had, well, to be fair, they didn't really have the stack to like go on, but as soon as you get hit by the stack, you need to start threes need to start running to their spot. Yeah, I wish I knew. So does anyone know? Myth, you said you saw a clip of someone doing it like this?
yeah, I was watching Zeph do it all morning.
Like, with North Tower.
It looked like it, yeah. I'd have to go back and pull a VOD again to double check, but that's what I remember seeing.
Probably worth checking a VOD.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look through his mod real quick just to see.
Big mine on. Maybe you're back.
It can have either high jump or spine elusive.
Just to clarify, group 3 basically is the same as group 1, right? Like they can also have the elusive
Yep.
and stuff.
Yeah, all three of the dives can have it.
Okay, so 3 and 1 basically the same thing. So the order, I guess, like group 1 drop their stuff first. Spine shader to the west and high jump to the north, elusive to the east, and then we deal with in and out. And then group 3 will soak the tower based on their debuff the same way. Unless
So-
they're like high jump.
Yeah, the thing to keep in mind, it's not in and out. It is in, soak, out.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
it is during the in and out that you soak.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Yeah, I know
Go
it's
for a
hard, it's
hydrant.
hard to write down there, but yes, that's basically what we have. I mean, it'd be nice to call it. Say I'm going southwest, or I don't know. We don't have the markers close, so it's kind of hard to like look back at the markers on the edge of the room. But yeah,
Yeah.
we need to have some sort of system where like you just kind of spread out towards your side.
Also for science next time to test the stack, we can like try to make sure that you like try to be on the very edge of the hitbox, like not too far in. And then the stack will try to be a little more in. I don't know if that really works, but see.
Okay, well, are you there, Myth?
Yeah.
Unless they change their strat 11 hours into this prog, they are taking the stack north.
Oh, okay.
Unless you mean a different Zep. They
Nope.
are. Okay. I don't know, stack baited like north doesn't seem right to me, but
Maybe
you
the
also
front
don't look like that. I don't know, it being baited in front, like I don't know, maybe. I don't think I can think of another mechanic that's like that. But you also don't really look like you're closer than the party. In then out. In then out.
So I think I glanced at the last poll we did, where a bunch of us just got knocked into the wall, and Fanta was in front, and it looks like he might have taken a stack too.
Oh, did he? Okay, hold on, let me go back to that.
Or either way, I see an effect on him, and there's no other reason he should have died, like immediately. So it looks like he took the stack. Yeah, he definitely did. The effects on him.
It's
Can you
like
see,
a,
can you
is
see how
it
much damage?
it
Because
is
that's
a
like
gem.
2 point something million. That's the 100% the
Let's
stack.
see.
Yeah, and also like in that poll, we were pretty far in, and like Fanta was not that in, I think.
It's a bit difficult to look when we're being plugged into a wall.
Yeah.
A bit of motion blur.
I feel like we are more in. Like some of us more in.
One's getting your spots. Remember to look at your thing. 3s and 2s are stacking south. It's gonna be in then out.
Yes.
One needs to go. One needs to go. One needs to go. Yeah, it's fucking impossible to tell. But yes, no, he does. I can see it actually.
Yeah.
He does get it. So okay, maybe it is baited front.
I can't
Alright.
see the number, but I can show a screenshot of a pretty big laser on him.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
the laser.
that's what I'm seeing as well. Wait, what the fuck is that? Wait, oh, did you get knocked the other direction or something? Oh, you
I
did.
got knocked back left as this was happening, so
Okay, so maybe flipping it doesn't work. Maybe there's a reason that strat's like this. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, do we want to just try doing it the way the toolbox actually is? So same stuff. West is still spine shatter, east is still elusive. It's just party is north. You're taking the tower to the south, and then the 2s are northwest and northeast.
So the same like the raid plan.
Yes,
So,
exactly as the
that
raid plan
raises-
says.
That raises a question for me. So, I need the timing in my head. So if that works that way, what happens if the same situation happens where I am one and also get the stack?
You want to
Does
get the
it-
stack.
you shouldn't. If you do, then we'll have to go back to the drawing board again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
'cause
what
that's what
happened
happened
with,
on this last poll is I got the
Yeah.
stack.
That's because you were. Well,
Yeah, it
we
seems
think
like
right now it's because you
you're
were
in
north.
front.
Okay.
I can
Because
front
we're
of the
2
ball.
for 2 so far.
Yeah, I guess in front of
People in front taking stack
Okay.
damage.
Which, you know, that's a great sample size. I guess we should check our polls from last time. It's fine.
Yeah, we should still do the 2 and 3 do a light spread just to kind of get
Yeah.
directions?
Same way we're doing it, but we're doing exactly what the toolbox is saying now.
So the party
Yeah.
stacks north, and
Yes.
third tower will be south.
Yeah, I was 3 that time, but I was looking hard for like a spine shatter, but it didn't show up until like a couple seconds later. So, and I still went west, but that's not like a letting other people know which way to go.
Yeah. And for threes, we should be ready to take the soak the tower really fast.
Yeah,
after...
as soon as the stack damage and like the cast bar ends, we should be moving towards our positions.
Yeah.
Great. We're figuring it out.
Hold on. For the tower line, you know, the meteor part. Line.
What?
It's line on there.
Line.
What's up?
What's going on?
So you know the meteor mechanic?
Oops.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
about
so
it?
So you know that the first set of towers that the DPS would go out and then soak, and then there will be like the second set.
Yeah.
We will need to swap because I'm doing that with Srin, so to avoid like confusion, let's do it the same way because I noticed that you stay, and then I have been getting the whatever tower that is close to 4, but we gotta swap
Okay.
because the DPS is like cardinals, right?
Whoever's going out is cardinal.
Whoever's out is cardinal.
Yeah, so whoever is the meteor role, the
Yeah. I think he
cardinal, yeah.
I think he understood. Just
Do you
Sorry, could you say
understand?
that again? Are you saying
Sorry.
that you want to favor the intercardinal? Or
no, so you know the role that goes out like they grab the cardinal?
yeah.
Yeah, in the last example, the last run that we did, you stayed like west when you were supposed to come to 4.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait.
we have
Wait
not
a
been
second.
swapping.
Wait, no, that was
Well, last run
Taylor,
was last run was support here.
Oh, was it? Okay, never mind then. My bad.
yeah, because that's the
Yeah.
only reason I would have been west. 'Cause I
But
had
yeah,
swapped
if it's a
Syrian.
DPS, if it's a DPS meteor, then yeah, Lion's supposed to be intercard.
Because we had like examples where the DPS role, like we're supposed to be west, but we do not swap it anyway as well. Something that I wanted to mention since the last time that we came here, but anyway. Now we know. We can move. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, I'm still kind of confused.
I think you're doing it right, Kai.
Okay,
Fortune was just a little confused.
okay.
Yeah, when it happens, I will point that out. It's okay.
Okay.
AC. Jordan's at Bravo.
Left.
Right.
Clockwise.
Box spots.
South.
Tanks and healers are out.
Oh, what? Who
We just missed a
the-
tower in the middle.
Oh. Wait, who did?
Fanta did. I mean, at least on my screen, I was there way before you came running towards it.
I thought you said me for a second.
Oh no, sorry.
I was like, there's two.
I said we. I said we. It might have
Oh,
sounded
okay.
like.
For the tower middle, I have been like
Oh, are
kind of flexing because
Yeah.
I just like people like get the tower and then they get my.
yeah. I mean, there was a tower right next to you. Okay, I guess that's fair. Maybe I should have gone clockwise, but I saw a tower right next to you, so figured you could take that one.
Yeah, I have been seeing that we're not following this clockwise
Well,
so
the thing
well.
with the thing with it is we decided that, but then there are situations where it doesn't work, so we need to be able to flex for that. Like say like
Yeah.
southwest, there's no tower southeast, there's one southwest, and then east and south are both in. It's like, well, south would take southwest, but then east doesn't have one, so you just need to look around. We kind of just went with the whoever's in a tower stay in the tower, whoever's not needs to find one.
Yeah, I think we had a discussion about this
Yeah.
a few days ago. I think, at least in the middle, it's like easier to flex because it's so close.
I mean,
For
it
two.
could be the same thing then. If it's
Yeah.
east and south and southwest, northwest, it's the same thing where the closest clockwise is the same tower.
Okay.
It's like you try to adhere to it, I guess, but keep in mind that it could be something where someone needs to compensate. I mean, I guess technically we should have moved. Because I was in the north towers, so I guess we should have just shifted over one. Time for that though, but something to keep in mind.
AC. Thornton's at Delta.
Oh.
I think we could save that.
Sad.
It's not if someone jumps on a wall.
Yeah. But before that, I wanted to do a rescue play like Serene did the other day, but it was
Oh, okay.
denied.
Sorry, I have not killed myself.
Yeah, if it's one dead, we can save it, assuming that they don't have the blue marker, which I don't know if they can.
How did you die though? It looked like you died before the cast went off for the Protean.
Good question. It's the earthquake somehow.
Huh. Alright.
It's done.
Yep.
Well, but like,
Somehow.
It looked like it killed you before the protein went out. Maybe it's just how the snapshot looked.
Yeah, I think you got hit by the earthquake and then got hit by the protein.
Yep, but in my screen it looked like I went past it, so the thing went off a bit late, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what happened to me earlier. It just
Yeah.
snapshotted me weird.
AC.
That's why I was so confused.
Jordan's at Charlie. Left.
Middle.
Right.
No one saw that.
I actually did not see that.
I didn't see that as well.
Good.
I didn't see that either.
Counterclockwise.
DPS. DPS are going out.
Oh,
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see the
and
tower there.
we survive.
It was up so late. Give me like 2 minutes to put my laundry in the dryer.
Oh no, I don't have enough dark matter. I can
Oh,
repair
Hey,
a
you
couple things.
You
I bought
definitely
4.
said to remind you the other day.
That was
hey, I'm reminding you to get some dark matter.
I bought 400 after raid.
Yeah, no, it's fine. My lowest is 60%, but I think that's fine.
Should be fun for the
Like,
next
wait,
hour,
I have 4 pieces under 20%, and I had 4 pieces of dark matter.
That should be fun? Question mark.
Yeah. So something I've been testing is the blue marker, the blue dives, and how close I need to be to tanks to give them the wounds. And it seems like being directly on the Cardinals doesn't hit them sometimes, depending on how close they are to the wall. But I also tested it being like further away, and it definitely doesn't hit them. So in the case that we need to have Myth not use Hollowed, I think it's very possible to not give him the wounds.
We just go into the far side of the cardinal,
Yeah, it's
basically.
like literally like say this is like D parties at tanks are at C. It's like here I didn't hit once, but like here I did, so I think it might be close. But like I was literally still like here one time, and it was completely fine too.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out for the person at D. You don't hit them.
But D should just be
Yeah.
directly north or whatever.
Do you
Look
think
at
the
it.
chevrons?
Hmm?
Like, are they always at the chevrons? Like on the side?
What
These
are?
thingies?
What about them?
The blue markers.
No, the blue markers aren't on you, so you basically place them. They're like big deformations on you, basically.
Yeah.
And like this
So, like,
whole
where-
area is safe. So you could be wherever you want.
So
Technically,
are
I
the
guess.
safe spots always at the front?
Yes.
So if like everyone used like the silver marker outside as like their thingy, then maybe that would ensure that tanks don't get debuffs.
Yeah, I think there was one situation where I was here and it still hit a tank, but I think it depends how far towards the wall you get.
Yeah.
So, like I said, being a bit over is also safer, considering assuming D is not like completely to the edge of their safe spot.
I think someone called it chevrons.
They're ninja stars now. 'Cause that's definitely what they
they're
look like.
shuriken. Sasu Kek W. That's like Arthur's username. Oh.
The Triforces only. No.
That's not a Triforce.
It's the wrong way.
It's a pointy bitch.
Mm.
God.
1-3. Thorn is at Alpha. Left.
Alright.
Strictly Cardinal there. I didn't hit you. So I guess that's fine.
I don't know who was freaking out in front of me there.
We're gonna be really slow.
I don't know if this will work if we're not really good at the movements, but I was watching Rin, and basically he's not even waiting by the knight. Like, because the tether will automatically try to go on the people in the stack, apparently, and so he's just picking up like halfway. But I don't know if you can like trust us enough to not steal it
I'm
right now.
currently doing 2k damage, so like I just crit for 7k. So
Swap.
we might be fucked.
Counterclockwise.
What?
What? Nani?
That's not damage?
No, that was the order.
South,
Support's
south,
out.
south, south.
Okay. Oh. Am
Kick's
I?
out.
Okay.
Pink heal's out.
Oh, he's dead.
I couldn't hear it over any of that.
Yeah,
or DPS
sorry.
out.
Alright. I tried to spam. I'm going south. I'm going south. I'm going south.
That's been. No, I got hit by the order, but just it really didn't look like I was in it. Two, 4. Thornton's at 3. I'm rezzing. Okay. That's offered.
Yep, in this scenario with both healers with full marker, GG.
You gotta do the reverse rescue, get a thunderclap to someone.
Press it. BD. Damn it, Shroud. Don't make me laugh. Jordan is at D.
Left.
Oh,
Good on.
that is.
Oh. Why should you go that way?
That's how you go the other way. You were like closer to that way, and I saw you kind of running that way, so I
It
just
looked
turned
like-
to the other side.
Yeah, it looked like you were running
Just
that way on my
follow
screen.
direction as soon as you get it.
Yeah.
Would be the best bet there, because if it's gonna tether the stack people, that's why we started.
Yeah,
starting
oh,
for
yeah.
for that specific reason.
I know. That one was messed up because I couldn't see. My bad.
That might burn.
BD. Jordan's at Bravo. Left.
Middle.
Counterclockwise. Going north.
South.
Pink Steelers are out.
Knockback?
Knockback.
There's 2 feet wet. That's a first. I haven't ever been over here.
Oh yeah. South.
That's a first.
Heard someone say it sounds like he's saying Kentucky chicken in Japanese.
So, in that specific instance, if I end up on like east again, where am I supposed to go? Because
So your take.
two people came over here, and I was very confused.
You take the tower at B.
Okay,
We're
That's-
taking care of the side that we're adjusting to, right?
Yes.
okay, that's what I
Okay.
thought. I just got really
Yes,
confused
okay.
for a second, and I was like, wait.
Yeah, if you were in a cardinal, you were right because
I started moving to a cardinal, and then realized I was like, wait, Vanna's here. And then
Yeah,
I turned
okay.
around and there's someone there, and I'm like, fuck.
So Rhea and Fanta should not have both been in the same spot. Fanta, I think you needed to. Well,
Looked like 3.
Because we
was
had 2 on our
missing.
side, so and then it would have been me going to Cardinal, but then I think Northeast would have been missing.
yeah, I think Fanta needed to go to 3
Yeah.
because he was from Charlie. So yeah, he goes clockwise and gets knocked back to 3.
Okay, so we would have just swapped slots there because I normally go to 3. Okay.
It's whoever is coming from south on the inside, or it's not the meteor roll gets into cardinal, clockwise of the cardinal they just came from.
So in that situation, just switch over DPS is south.
Yes.
At least he did meteors, alright? I probably should be looking more. I'm doing like the staggered walk every time, but sometimes I probably shouldn't be doing it if it's like a far pattern.
Yeah, if it's a far pattern, you don't have
Yeah,
as much
I
time.
should be looking.
Yeah.
You've got time. You get into your tower, and then you can turn around, and you got like
Yeah.
3 to
I saw
5,
the clip. of
3-ish
the
seconds to like.
slow dodge, like the worst pattern, and they basically looked, which I should be, but yeah.
I think it's like only if like you're the farther right tower.
It could happen on both sides.
No, but like you don't have to do your stutter walk unless you're on the far right tower. It'll be the
It's
person-
safe.
Yeah, I think it's just mainly looking out for the. Since we're always most counterclockwise, it's possible to get the long pattern. So just watch out for that. I don't think it hurts to do the stutter. It's not that difficult.
DPS can have it too. It's just the other way around.
Yeah. It's true. Like I said, there's only one tower, and it's the most far right one. Then it's also possible. So yeah, just look.
Who are we waiting on? Sorry,
I think Fortune.
okay.
Don't explode on top of us.
Oh. That'll work.
This is a percent.
Okay.
Oh.
I got raising. I'm raising. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you got it.
Concealed.
Ascalon's Mercy concealed.
Okay,
That's on.
Oh.
Spread. It's spread.
Guardian.
Guardian. And then a cleave on tank.
AC. Cronin's at Alpha.
Left.
Middle.
Right.
Counterclockwise.
North.
Thanks, healers are out.
Oh, okay. I guess those two close.
Yeah, the soda step's tricky. I think it
Yeah.
works best.
It's, I mean, the first
Yeah.
one. I felt like the first one was a bit off, and I guess it was.
Was that a short pattern or no? You had plenty of room, probably.
Yeah.
Which tower were you at here?
It was northwest to southeast, so I
It
did
was
have
11 o'clock. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we were equal then. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, mine fell off also because I fucking stood in the wrong spot, so I pushed myself out a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's really tight to do this other stuff.
Whole point is to get an extra clutch, and I ignored it. 1-3. Jordan's at Bravo.
right.
Left.
Yeah. Good,
As
good
I'm
job,
listening
guys. Good
to
job.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, checkpoint! Oh, checkpoint!
Oh,
I think I just discovered that the blue mark snapshots like early.
Yep. I saw you in the safe spot already.
Yeah, but it counted that I was close to you, I think.
Mm-hmm, it does.
AC. Jordan's at Bravo.
Middle.
Left.
Right. swap.
Counterclockwise.
Yeah, that one was not a long pattern.
North.
Think healers are out?
I don't have a partner.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh shit, going
Great, and company.
Oh, rip.
AC. Jordan's at 4.
left.
Right.
Middle.
Counterclockwise.
What's that?
North.
Tanks healers are out.
Knockback.
Yeah,
That
that one
was-
was a short pattern.
That was a curse one, yeah.
So the south one is
It was
South one
on.
southwest.
Yeah, it
and
was
northwest.
7 o'clock.
okay, so south one is at 7 o'clock and the north one is at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to
That-
try your best to practice stutter stepping.
It's only if your tower is if your tower is the one on the like literally on this side, right?
Yeah, so if it's on that side, you can look to see if the other person also has it.
They're 3 and 1. I think the general idea is if your tower is on 3 and 1, so like super close to the clockwise, that's when you stagger. But I think if you're like direct north or like 4, I think you're fine. 4-2.
I think like you should be able to see the other sides of
Yeah,
Outside.
it depends. It depends on where the other side is too. So you're right. Generally, if you're north, you're probably in more danger of needing to stagger if you're on the in between A and 1. But if the other side started at 7 o'clock instead of like 5 o'clock, for instance, then you're perfectly opposite each other and you don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
just an adjust.
Yep.
Okay. So let's go again.
One, 3. Jordan's at Alpha.
Right.
Middle.
Left.
Counterclockwise. North.
South.
Painkillers are out. Painkillers are on Cardinals.
Knockback.
Knockback.
Nice job. Battle just barely comes out for this.
Right up. Butt.
What the fuck?
Go on his butt. Right. Behind him. Left.
This is the power of light. Impossible.
So third tower's going south now.
Okay.
Party's stacking north, but not now.
Yeah, not yet, not. They're AoE autos.
Pretty safe to move now.
Fortune North.
Stack.
You ready to be out? Powers? Out? Out?
Out then in.
Two stage? Okay, sorry, out, in. I'm like... Yeah, so the in happens right after power goes off, or right as tower.
Were you missing someone?
It just
Here,
does a
The
lot of...
stack? I took a 65k hit from the stack.
That seems reasonable with me. Not yet,
Well, we didn't-
I guess everyone else didn't die. Okay.
I should
had
remember to
shields.
pop reprisal for that.
I don't think that's a 10k difference. So we should have had. We had.
You didn't have big shields on. Everyone else had big shields on you, Infanta. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, that'd just be a crit then, considering I'm the one giving out the shield.
Yeah. Stack. We had.
You ready to be out?
We had everyone in it. Yeah, definitely.
Out?
Wait, no, you took way more than everyone. Wait, he took way more than everyone else. Everyone else
Is it
didn't even
like
go. No one else went
whoever's in
to.
front takes like more damage or something? I don't know. I mean, that wouldn't make sense considering there's no guarantee a tank would be in the stack.
Yeah.
Can we only have one person do callouts there?
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just wanted to.
If you're comfortable doing it, I'm cool with letting you do it. I just.
I'm still learning, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like, you should do it if you're.
I mean, I'm in the same boat. Trying to keep track of my stuff while also doing everything else. But first, okay, so why does Mira die? Because like, I don't take. I only go to half health, which is still a lot of damage. But why does Mira die? Did we have what mid did we have up there? Shield. I see. Did you use neutral? Did you use neutral there, Celine? Is that what this moon shield is?
Yeah.
Or is that something else? Okay.
The purple
Okay.
thingy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then we have double shields, like for neutral and one for Mira. Why does he die? There's no way you're too close, right?
Are we missing
No.
someone in the stack?
I took one hit for 65k.
Hours?
I mean, we didn't have mid up other than the shields.
Yeah, but like, maybe that is it. Honestly, just well, how low did Fanta get? I don't know if
That
it's
and
a
the fact that everyone
physical.
else had big shields.
Yeah.
Can we add maybe extra mitigation there? I'm guessing
Yeah.
reprisal should be good there, right?
Yeah, I'll remember the reprisal for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't think there's any other like people were definitely you didn't get hit by a tower. You only took one instance of damage, you said, so it's got to be just the stack. But everyone was in that stack.
I mean, it's literally we just didn't have mid, and everyone else had bigger shields.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
I don't know what else to say.
No,
like,
so
65 isn't that much.
Yeah, so I do have a mid coming up like literally a second before the cast bar finishes that I could use, and also the fact that my big shield was popped because I was in front of the boss and took an auto, so I didn't need the shield.
That would probably do it.
I mean, but that's just like a.
That auto does 25k to us, so if you lost part of your shield, that might be it.
Yeah, I mean, I lost the shield and I got a small one back, but yeah. Regardless, I think we should still have a mid there, which I can throw one up. I don't know if we don't have anything else up.
Well, we already said we could reprisal it at least, which should help.
I mean, that should be fine then.
But yeah, I think that would make sense. That's why your shields are like the way it looks in the party list. It like looks like you don't even have a shield compared to the ones on Fortune and I, which are huge, and that's because you got the AOE auto. Okay, that makes sense then. Like I know crit shields are slightly different, but like that's a huge difference. Okay, that makes sense then. So just reprisal. Maybe Mira needs to use submit too, but also just don't lose your shield to auto.
I'll keep an eye out too. I didn't think it actually did that much, but I can keep an eye out if someone does miss shield. I can like single target shield on.
Yeah, just keep in mind that like the next sets are gonna do damage too, so it's not like that's the only damage in the mechanic. Yeah, three's trying to get in one's tower seemed pretty spooky. And I guess one on vice versa trying to get in three's tower. In the south, that's definitely the one you have to run the most for, especially if it's out than in.
It is really tight, and also you have to kind of be careful.
What is the if someone like figure out what is the timing for the group 3 to move to group 1 and soak the thing?
As soon as you get hit by the stack.
Really? Okay.
So as soon as the cast bar finishes, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, like as soon as yeah.
Just as soon as it happens, think about how you dodge the in out, and then as you're moving.
Yeah,
towards
from
the
what I've seen for
spot.
the videos, like the threes move the soak as soon as the tower goes off for one, which is the same time.
I did that and then we exploded. But I think that was something else, right?
Let me watch how we died
just, like,
again.
exploded.
Out then in. I think we probably missed a tower, and that's probably why we exploded. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if I did anything wrong.
You
That
were
was really fast timing as well.
You were baiting your. You were a 1, Fortune? Is that correct? No, you were a 3.
Yeah,
so you should have gone. You should have gone to the west side to take a tower. It looks like you got hit by the out then in, which maybe didn't make any time. I turned around because so I couldn't see from my point of view.
We missed
Yeah,
the south tower.
Yeah,
Okay.
Could make sense because I was like really confused with the callouts.
Also, yeah, it shouldn't be based on that direction though. For I guess, like we don't get the debuffs for like Spine Shatter and Elusive until after the markers go away, at least.
Yes.
So I don't think 3 should be soaking 1 towers based on that information.
You think you should just be adjusting after, like take a different tower than where you're going later?
I mean, you can. I just think it might be an extra step that you think about. If people want to do it, that's fine. You don't know until later, basically. So
there's no debuff on us, like on the group 3.
You get the numbers, and then when the numbers
arrow.
go away, you get the Elusive Spine Shatter debuff.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know if there's another way to see it, but I'm seeing with the arrows where I need to go. I mean, unless there's something else that we know or would tell us where to go. Because I only know the arrows.
The only other way is just being better at adjusting and calling out on the fly. I think I don't know if that's something we want to be doing all the time without, I don't know, maybe we could just like loose spread and that work, but I think people are already having some trouble seeing people, so
yeah.
We're gonna need to be able to loose spread and see what other people have for later mechanics in the fight too, I think.
Okay, so if we did do it not based on the debuffs, what problems would we run into later?
I mean, it's not later with this mechanic. I think he's just talking about there are other debuffs that we'll need to notice on other people later.
If we wanted to do that.
Oh, for this mechanic?
Yeah.
So you just loose spread and that's how you're gonna soak, 3s are gonna soak 1. The issue is 3 might bait a tower, might soak a tower in a different spot than where they're baiting.
Yeah.
especially, which could be a problem if, say, a Spine Shatter goes and tries to take south. Because then they have to find the high jump east-west and swap with them.
So I mean, ideally we'd be doing like loose spread 3s, but then you still look at your debuffs. If it's all high jumps, you go to your loose spot spreads. If it's not, then you go to your appropriate position.
Yeah. That could be tricky. Okay.
Yeah. It is a more bigger step, but it also would make it more consistent, I guess, without having to run later in the mechanic.
Maybe just try to get more practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think once you're...
I think if I'm going to be calling there, I'm just going to focus on calling when the baits are going off. I mean, it's just going to take time for me to get used to it again, but...
I can let you call, I think.
Okay, I will try to call the bait, then the in-out, then the soak. Two, 4. Vernon's at 1.
Right.
Left.
Middle.
Clockwise.
South.
Tank healers are out.
Talk back.
Ooh, 79? Holy shit.
Right.
Breathing.
Thank you.
I just hit a 79k resolution, by the way.
Damn.
Away from north?
Holy shit.
Maybe move.
Wait, fuck.
Where's everyone?
Stack? Lion, go to the stack. Okay, ones are waiting. It's gonna be out then in. Out then in. Threes go to your spot. In. In.
Shit.
Yeah, tower soak happens right as in happens. I think we're missing.
So
Yeah,
if
it was
the-
me. It was me. I was trying to figure out where the fuck everybody was.
So if the pattern is in then out, that's gonna be tight as fuck for south.
Yeah.
It's
that's-
no, it's easier when it's in than out. It means you can run through the middle. It's out then in that's fucked because you have to run around the
Oh, that's true,
outside.
that's the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think people were a bit slow moving north because the numbers disappeared by the time everyone already got there, so it's hard to see where people were going. Like, I saw myself the furthest right 3, but I only saw one other 3, so. It's
Yeah,
kinda...
that's kind of what happened with me. Is I was trying to find out where the other 3 was because I always saw myself as somebody else.
We should make sure to do the loose spread as soon as dive from Grace the cast starts, because that's when it's safe to move. And yeah, we should like try to mark our spots in case ASAP. Cast.
Wait, what's casting dive from Grace? Where do you see this dive from Grace now?
And,
Huh? What is dive from Grace?
It's basically like the cast where he assigns the dive debuffs to you.
Holy shit.
Like after the cast goes off, you get your.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. I wasn't even looking at the fact you had the cast for that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you should have them pretty much assigned, or mostly assigned by time. There's that. Okay, ones are waiting. It's gonna be out then in. What's up?
Can a 3 get any elusive jump or the other one?
Yes.
Yeah. The only rule is that if there is an elusive jump, there is also a spine shatter.
With the same number.
Of the same number, yes.
Okay.
So that meteor was kind of spooky because it was north-south tower, so I was like, oh, I can just hold W, right? I couldn't just hold W. I did
Oh,
some pretty suspect close drops at the end.
Oh.
I guess if I zigzagged, it would have been fine, but I kind of just went along the edge.
I think I found the angle for like stutter stepping. Like you don't stop for a long period of time. You just like it's like you can't like stop moving for that long. It
Yeah,
has to be, like,
I can stutter step. I just thought that I could have held W there.
Yeah. Anyways, let's just go back.
Yeah.
Were those calls confusing to people? I know it's still really hectic there, but
It was better for me.
okay.
Yeah, it was better. I just couldn't
Yeah.
find the other 3, so I started
Yeah.
going to the right.
No, I understand. I mean, I'm still trying to like, you know, keep in mind I have to do a mechanic as well while also calling
Right.
whatever thing is happening. So it's a little. It's not going to be perfect for quite a while.
No, it's fine. We appreciate you.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, we appreciate you.
Something else we can try and do is we can have the ones try and come in as fast as they can, just so it's only 3s out, so they can see each other better.
Yeah. As soon as you take the tower as a 1, like you just run immediately to the stack. You have time. I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe don't run through the boss, unless it's in. It is 2-4, 2-4. Thornton's at 4.
Right.
Left.
It does seem to go to the stack. Oh.
Did you run out of your tower early, or Fortune? Sorry, I didn't see who was on that side.
Oh, wasn't me, I think.
It looked like it was coming from like towards B.
Could be
It came from
me.
the back on my end.
Sorry,
Could be me.
No, it wasn't. Okay.
No, it's
No,
fine.
big,
Just hold
no
it.
biggie. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
BD. Thorn is at Bravo.
Left.
Right.
Clockwise.
I got super lost.
North. DPS are out.
I'm sure. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, right.
I feel like the very first one blew up.
Yeah, look at it.
Let's just change the rest.
Yeah. It's only 9 minutes left.
Yeah.
BD. Third is at Bravo. Left.
Right.
Wait, how did Fanta die?
Because we had 4 people, or maybe even 3 people in the stack, instead
Oh.
of the usual 5. AC. Jordan's at Bravo.
Left.
Right.
Middle.
Counterclockwise. North.
Ink sealers are out.
Knockback.
Yeah, that's a super cursed one.
Hate it. It's only when
Yeah.
I fucking get it, it's fucking cursed.
And I even stagger as much as I can. The last one still hits. Fuck.
AC. Thrown at A.
Going left.
Clockwise.
Ink sealers are out.
God damn it. I gotta think of.
Knockback.
Alright. I missed mine. I was really stressed about the center stuffing. But apparently I made it, so that was good. We have
Prediction O'Brien.
And it'll barely be enough.
If you wanna reach 8 hog, I don't think so, yeah.
It's okay. Our meter practice is good. BD. Rona's at 1.
Left. Oh wait, did you? Oh shit, my bad.
No, I didn't have enough time
My bad.
to move to the right.
Yeah, I rescued to the meat because that's the closest one. Like for that, but yeah, messed up.
Oh, it was my bad anyway.
Get more dark matter.
Yeah, who sells it?
It's over here. This
The
dude.
regular shot
Far,
guy.
far to the left, down the hallway.
I will be right back.
It seems pretty consistent that someone dead doesn't get blue.
Yeah.
So if you're lucky that one of the healer does not have anything, they can do the rescue to the middle.
Not unless they res faster. I think if, I mean, unfortunately, I like.
He cannot rest. No, because like there's like reaction as well, right? And if he accept the raise way too fast as well, like he will get stunned.
Yeah, it's like if you die, if people are dying to the Freudian, it's like even if I res them as soon as I can, I don't know if there's enough time unless you get like, I don't know, you res right on top of a tower or something. But that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, no, I would say like rest immediately, yes, but they just cannot take it immediately, so they need to wait a couple like second or so. If they time it correctly, like Fortune did, he can get rescued.
For any combination of numbers, so that includes group 1, group 2, and group 3, if one person in that group of numbers has an elusive, another person in that group will have a smite shatter, and vice versa, obviously.
So there's only 2 patterns, yeah?
No. I don't know if, like, literally everyone can get high jumps. I don't think I've seen that, but, like, you can definitely have, like, both the ones get high jump. If you mean there's only 2 patterns, as in one person for each group, one person gets, yeah, there is. It's either 3 high jumps, or 1 high jump, 1 elusive, 1 smite shatter. Or for the 2s, 2 high jumps.
Yes.
Or a smite shatter and elusive. But in terms of combinations of those patterns, I don't know if I've ever seen every group get a smite shatter and elusive. And I don't know if I've seen every group get all high jumps. Like, all 8 people have high jump. I don't think I've seen that.
The more we do it, we will be able to see if there's a path. But I think it makes sense that group 1 has high jump or something like that, or all or the elusive, and the other group has the opposite, but the opposite pattern.
That's not necessarily true. You can have group 1 get high jump, elusive, spine shatter, and then group 3 get all high jumps.
Oh, yeah.
You use it as priority for which side you're going to if you have elusive spine shatter. Because the problem is you can't put elusive or spine shatter on south. Because then they'd be putting the tower north. As long as they stand in the spot that we're having them stand in, at least.
Yeah, unless they do like the JP strat.
Yeah, which may be a thing, but we're not doing it, so.
Yeah, it's a lot less worse for uptime, right?
It's just you go to the wall and you drop it in your spot. So like, you can run all the way to the wall if you have spine shatter or elusive. Yeah, I mean you're probably only losing a GCD, maybe 2 if you're being really careful about it. But it does make the movement a little bit harder, especially if you need to like get in immediately or quickly. But it is a little bit safer, and you have to do a little less adjusting for left, right, for east, west. But also, it's less uptime. So considering some group, like, it's not a super lenient check, it doesn't look like. Yeah, I know, but like practicing a strat that we're gonna eventually not want you to do, I think is different from being really safety about your GCDs.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth doing. We shouldn't do that. We should
Okay.
just do the.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this strat is fine. I think it's probably the intended way to solve it because.
Yeah, it just it lines up so perfectly with the way the debuffs are assigned.
But yeah, also like I think when we're baiting like spine shatters and elusives, we should just stack the GCD to make sure it goes in the right direction. For now, at least.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not even greeting.
This fight's 19 minutes long after the checkpoint.
Yep. I mean, on the plus side, like Dual Dragons doesn't. It feels more puzzly.
Yeah, by the time we get there, there'll be solid strats worked out. But
Yeah, I
it
think
still
the hard
feels.
Thank God,
yeah. It's gonna be such a slog the later parts of the fight.
I think the hot wing, hot tail, and the orb seems really tricky. It's like it's not straightforward. Like you can just dodge. Sometimes like there'll be a cleave in the third orb safe spot, and it makes it kind of. Yeah, P4 seems easy.
Wait, what are you counting P4 as? The rewind? Okay,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I was going to say, if you're counting P4 as the thing after that, I don't know about that one.
No, P5
It's
is
like,
after that.
it's like once you get to P3, you're pretty much at P5. You just have to do DPS.
Yeah. I think
That's the
eyes
whole
aren't that
phase.
bad.
Eyes are not bad, but it's the same as the rest of 3. It's just gonna take a bunch of pulls to get everyone on board with what needs to go and what numbers do what and everything else.
Yeah. It doesn't seem too bad, but. So
It's
like, what are we
fine.
defining as P4?
It'll be a little bit before we get there.
Isn't that part that we gotta be dropping our AoEs more precisely, not so YOLO, compared to
Yeah.
to this phase here?
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting sometimes that we have to do this again, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I have been trying.
On it, it's fine.
I have been trying to drop the AoEs like already on this phase, like.
I try, but more healing. A panic heal.
Yeah, I'll make sure to reprisal the house. I tried that last time and it seemed to really good. At least.
I'll cut you to pieces.
I moved in early. I thought it had already gone off.
Interrupt. Nice. Swap with the paladin.
It's a bit off center.
Be done with you.
I have this.
Interrupt again.
I need help on the third one.
Swap to the paladin.
It's in.
Third pricing.
In.
I need help on this.
They're even.
Oh, they're even, yeah.
And for the first time. Oh,
This ends here.
Bells up.
not scary at all.
Very at all.
It's fine.
Okay, that's comfy. Yeah, whatever happened there, it was really comfy. The melee wasn't taking so much damage when it's their turn.
Might have
It
done a
might-
bit more because I accidentally used my mid a bit earlier.
Oh.
I threw a random
I,
shade.
I was,
Yeah.
I was comfy on the ground for a second there because I'm a dumbass. So
You
Yeah,
died?
we normally don't see that
Yeah.
last
I
period, so
I
he's
fucking
there.
walked into
Oh,
an
I-
AoE like a dumbass. I just moved like 5 seconds too early.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's okay.
We're alright.
It's okay. Okay, let's just make the most out of your time.
Dun, dun. AC. Throne is at Bravo.
Right.
Buff.
Clockwise.
Painkillers are out.
Wait. And there's another tower outside on our side. There's 2 on our side for sure.
My bad.
Hey, Lion, when did you start that time? Was it fucking 11 o'clock? Please tell me it was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, it was gonna be cursed, so I was gonna.
No, it was not gonna be cursed that time. I don't think, because I had this one.
At the middle.
5 or 6?
I had 5.
I know,
I can't
no,
remember
I
anymore.
had- I had 1 o'clock.
Oh fuck it, yeah, it was gonna be cursed.
Why is it
always me?
No, I think I had an idea, but like we didn't get to try it. So.
Always fucking me that gets the cursed ones.
Well, actually, you don't have the curse. You have plenty of room to go. It's the other.
I mean, you're fine. I'm not.
Yeah.
Just need to study that one someone put up with the cursed pattern and how they did it.
I did it earlier, and I was gonna go clip it after Gray tonight.
Litra is the one that Lion posted, right? The one that's like every single
Yeah,
step you just like
so.
stagger.
Yeah.
AC. Thornton's at 2.
Left.
Just on my screen, it looked like you were going that way.
Some stuff.
Clockwise.
DPS are out.
What?
DPS out?
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I can say the words, doesn't mean I'm thinking about them. AC. Jordan's at Delta.
Right.
Left.
Clockwise. North.
And healers are out.
Oh shit. Fuck. I'm crying.
Was it the ice that killed you?
The way I move is sus. That's all I can say.
So
I
like
tried.
the ice killed you.
Yeah. I literally just like goes like straight to the tower instead of going around. My movement was sus.
That's big confetti, holy shit.
38K. Wow.
1-3.
Ah, fuck.
Jordan's at 2.
Just wipe it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's 2 people.
Knew what number you guys were talking about. I don't think you guys gave any information.
I mean, I said Sindal.
Yes. Oh, you
laugh.
said Sindolf. Okay. You know what? I think the pieces have fallen into place.
Power is mine.
2-4. Jordan's at 4.
Where?
Wait, what?
What?
I wasn't looking. Did you like do a last minute movement or something and your body just ended up in the right spot?
No, I know what happened. When it's like that, Fanta, you can pick up the spot. It's okay. Thank you for trying to adjust for me.
AC. Jordan's at Bravo.
Left.
Right.
Counterclockwise.
DPS for going out.
Knock back.
Happy. Right into the tower.
Nice.
Yeah, I am actually.
Nice.
Bye. Left. Right. Left.
This is the power of light.
Ready for your numbers?
Move now. Reposition.
3s and 2s stack up. 1's gonna position. It's gonna be out then in. 3s move as soon as the stack hits. Remember, it's out then in. Out then in. In.
Damn it.
Yeah, sorry, I pre-positioned, but I didn't see the other threes pre-position.
I went around, so that may have been me. I didn't go through since it was out.
Okay, question.
Wait.
Question. So let's see. So the group 3 earlier has the jumps and also the elusive and spine shatter.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So how are we seeing it? Like, how are we positioning? Are we like
Reason
we
to
are
stack
at
up?
north earlier? Are we making like south the true north, and then we just move based on that to west and east?
Well, I think we're still going based off north is north. So then west would be the spine shatter.
Sorry, I didn't see the
East would be
spine shatter.
elusive.
Yes. West is still spine shatter. Elusive is still east.
So north is still true north.
North is it true north, or south become the new true north, because the party, including the group 3, will be at north side in front of the boss.
I know, but we're just gonna do what the replan has, which is spine shatter is on west and elusive is on east.
So does that mean that A is true north no matter what?
Yes.
Yeah, it is true.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't see the spine shatter elusive.
So, do we want to step through what happened there, or does everyone understand like kind of what we're missing?
I think it's worth talking.
What were you gonna say, Fortune?
I wasn't here when you guys were speaking like
Oh.
a few seconds ago.
Okay.
But I wanna check like I had the prey marker. I think Mira also had the prey marker, right?
Yeah, I was one.
Okay, so ones were me, Fortune, and Mira. I pre-positioned by east, just happened to be standing there, so I just took that spot. And then when
And about west as well.
Yeah,
when
so
the
you two were east west, so I went south.
yeah, so when the dive thing happened, I looked at our debuffs and I noticed that we all had high jump. So that's good. We didn't need to do any shifting. Okay. So then threes were myth. Yes, we did that part correctly. So then threes were myth, lion, and serene. Myth had high jump, lion had elusive, and serene had spine shatter.
Spine shatter, yeah. And that's when, that's why I was double checking to see how everyone is looking at the boss, like the positioning, because earlier the group 3 is at C, which is no, the group 3 is at A, like that. So at least from the way I play, I make C my north because I rotate my camera because we are at A. So I thought that okay, that means west in the POV is B, but it's actually D still. So that's when I messed it up.
Okay.
So, go ahead.
I was just go ahead. I'll ask afterwards.
Okay, so what should have happened? So I think we did the first part correctly. So we stacked up. No one died that stack this time, right? No, but we got really damn low. Do we have a reprisal up? It doesn't look like it.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay, but we did live it, just really low. But regardless, those got placed. Okay, so then as soon as the stack hits and the baits are placed, you got to keep in mind he's doing the out then in that he said, that like he was casting. So, I mean, you have like a second to run, but threes need to get through to their spots, ones need to get back. But since it was out then in, we cannot go through the middle of the boss, and that's where I think we lost 2 people there. And then okay, there was confusion about which tower to go to. I understand.
Yeah, I think the confusion about which tower to go to was.
Yep, and that's what got us. Okay, but we did have 3 people running for their towers. It was just not the correct tower because there was confusion about how we were arranging it. All right, that's good. That's good.
We had the correct idea, just wrong direction.
Yeah. Okay, so keep in mind, D side, which is west, is always going to be Spine Shatter.
Yeah.
If there is a Spine Shatter. B side, which is east, is elusive, if there is an elusive. Does it gear skull get snapped?
As soon as the cast bar starts, you can move out of the way.
Yeah, another way to think about it, so he gets...
He glows, if I recall correct.
Yeah, so when he hits the ground, you have like a second. Yes. So, in fact, if it's out then in, you will have to take the tower on the inside of his hitbox, and then back up to bait him so that it points it out. Like, you have to walk through him. So you have like a second to bait it, basically.
That's what I assumed. I didn't want to keep that assumption and be wrong.
Yeah. Otherwise, the tower placement would have to be even more precise on the inside, so that you could bait it out even if you were inside.
Yeah, it's not that precise. Yeah. I don't think the tricky part is like. So the thought process when I was there was like, oh, I'm gonna spread out, right? Because I was 3, and I was like trying to like figure out a tower I was gonna take, and then I forgot to check my Spine Shatter elusive.
Yeah, Myth, you had high jump.
Okay, I just want to be sure I went to the right spot.
Yeah,
I've gotten high jump every time so far, so
it's a little. I know. It's probably kind of hard to like figure out in the moment, but you do have time while he's casting, and you're moving to the stack as a 3 to look at your debuff and I guess figure out where you're going.
The one part, like for 3, soaking the one tower is like. Is it helpful to have that predetermined by elusive?
well, you'd have to swap your spots either way on elusive.
Like
and
you
Spine
wouldn't have
Shatter.
to swap for the soaks.
You're right, not for the soaks, and the baits are, a good amount of time later, so it would be possible to not do it, but maybe that is actually easier. Because then you could do the thing which I think you're trying to do there, which I've seen some people do, where you, as a 3, you immediately chose, you like walk next to me, right? That's what you're doing there? You're saying, I'm going to this one? I assume that's what you're trying to do. And then, that way you have plenty, and you still have time to fix your shit later, because like you've got 2 whole bait cycles until you actually need to be in the right spot. Okay, so actually, I think that might be a better idea. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Or not know what I'm talking about? Probably.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know you do, but okay. Anyone else? You're the one who did it. Okay. So while the dots were going out, ones still need to deal with getting in the right spot, but threes, what they should do instead, I think, if we're gonna try it like this, while the ones are spreading out, threes, you just go to any of the three spots. And you're gonna say, that is my spot for the bait, for the soak, rather. I'm taking this soak. And this is only for the threes. And it's only for your soak. So that means you don't have to think about which tower am I soaking based on do I have elusive or high jump. Now later when you bait your own tower, you do have to figure that out by that time, but that gives you an extra like 10 seconds to think about it. Does that make sense to people?
That thing doesn't happen like right away, right?
Yeah. Like as a 3, you soak that tower, and then you're kind of just standing there.
Yeah.
Get it? You don't want to get in the way of anyone, but you're kind of just standing there until it's time to soak your or bait your tower.
So it would be like step like halfway to where you're going. Soak
Yeah.
the tower, and then you have around like 10 seconds to adjust. If you
Well, okay. So the way that Kai did it there, so if the boss is at C, so I was standing on B side, right? As a 1. And Kai saw he had 3 and stood like right here. Right next to me, right on top of me. That way it's really easy to see, okay, this one already has a 3. And if every 3 does this, then goes to their stack, then you already figured out, okay, where am I going for the bait?
Okay.
Does that make sense? So every 3, when we get the dots, just immediately figure out who you're standing on, who you're gonna go to, and that should be pretty easy to, like, just eyeball. High jump prio. It's kind of, but don't worry about. This is also so that you don't have to worry about what your marker is for the soak, specifically the soak. You might have to swap if you have elusive or spine shatter for when you're baiting, but the 3s are doing fuck all for like 10 seconds. You have plenty of time to get to the other side if you end up needing something else. This is purely to save thinking time while you're in the soak, while you're in the stack, and like, I don't know, so you don't have to look. Okay, where is everyone else positioned within this tiny stack? Does that make sense?
Since we're doing this, that means that the only 2 people north are going to be the 2s, and now make it easier for them to decide who's going northeast.
Exactly. So as soon as the numbers come out, what the 2s are going to do is they run north, and they figure out which side they're going to. And honestly, if we're doing it like that, maybe it doesn't even matter which spine. If you have spine shatter or elusive, you just choose a side, because you're always like you don't have to swap if you have spine shatter or elusive later for 2. You just choose a side as 2 and you stick to it the whole time. You don't swap. Does that make sense to people why we're doing that like that? Because it's like there's no reason to swap if it's just 2 people anyways, and you're just reversing where the towers are. Okay. Alright. Let's try it. Get a little bit more practice. I know we don't have much time left.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, exactly. We got footage.
Watching the frame. It's like so fucking fast. So it's tricky. Okay.
AC.
Oh.
Oh, really? You guys were too close too.
I got distracted.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, he's gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. No, he's not. It's okay.
That's what happened to me earlier when I died the last time to the sun. I just straight up was like watching Phantom.
Two 4. Jordan's at Delta. I'm resing him in the left tower.
Right.
What the?
Where are you?
I was a blue.
Oh,
I'm surprised the tether didn't pass.
I didn't realize I was a blue until I was like,
yeah.
I didn't notice that I was a blue
I was
until
like, I was looking at it, I was like, left tower, I was like, I'm pretty sure I am, but I guess I'm left tower looking out. You know?
I did left tower. I did left tower looking out, looking in.
Yeah, I'm not
whatever.
sure the rest of them in just the middle tower, so I didn't have to intercept the tanks, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like not sure how that tether didn't pass.
Look, he stopped in front of me.
AC. Jordan's at 3.
Right.
Left.
Counterclockwise.
DPS are out. DPS for Cardinal.
Knockback.
Oh no.
Wait, what happened?
It looks like
Meteors.
The last meteor. 1-3. Thornton is at Charlie.
Left.
Okay, right. Swap.
Counterclockwise.
Oh.
DPS out?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh. That's too tight.
Not
The
bad.
dead would help much, but no. So.
Yeah, I panicked a little bit because of the rest. So I thought I didn't make it.
Oh, I placed
Yeah,
those
that's
7 really close. Yeah. Are we
Well,
switching?
actually, how much longer are we guys? Are we planning on going?
I think we're stopping at midnight. Yeah. And like one more pull.
Today is only 3 hours, I think.
Yep.
It's Monday. Weekday.
Okay.
Mine. 1-3. Thornton's at 3.
Right.
Left.
Clockwise.
Swap.
Oh, the DC. No.
No.
What?
He's DC'd.
No.
Well, well, well.
Okay. Sure.
Am I in the tower? Oh no, I'm not.
Sad.
Unlucky.
Sedge.
Oh, that's the way to end for the night.
Yeah.
Just straight DC.
Right.
Damn.
So
Well, we got the rest rest of the week still.
So what is the plan for this week since we're gonna do only 4 days?
Yeah, I forgot what the real schedule was.
We never talked about it.
It's minimum 4 days, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys
What if-
prefer Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Monday,
Well,
Wednesday,
well,
Friday?
for sure, 2 of the days should be Friday and Saturday because that's the day that we can go long. So I would say that at least 2 days, one on Friday and one on Saturday, and then
Sure.
the other 2.
If you're going 4 days,
Keep in mind that this weekend is also a holiday in the U.S.
Oh.
You got Mother's Day on Sunday, so I wouldn't be able to stay up late on Saturday anyways if we did Saturday.
Okay, but like this is gonna be our schedule for the coming weeks. So even if we don't go super long on this Saturday, like, yeah, I think Friday and Saturday are good choices for
Do you want a gap
days anyways.
Um,
Yeah, we should have
Friday
a
and a weekday.
Yeah, what about like Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday? That way there's a little bit of a gap between both.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Tuesday,
Sorry.
Wednesday?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
That works for me, yeah. But didn't Mif say that Saturday he cannot stay late, right?
That's this
This
like
coming
that's just
Saturday.
Oh, okay, the next
But
Saturday.
originally, I was only taking the Saturday for week 1.
Oh, okay. That's
Because I thought we were doing Tuesday through Friday and then Sundays.
okay. Gotcha.
That was my original.
Sure.
thinking.
No, that's fine. I kind of forgot about that. Should
can people? I wanted to ask, like, can people, like, the maximum of people are 4 days, or they can do more than that? Because personally, personally, I can.
I would prefer to do 4 to 5. I would just say that if I were to do it to 5, I would try to do, like, super long ass night on Friday, and then Sunday was what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I think
7.
it maybe not this Sunday, but I think Friday, Sunday would be good if you can't do Saturday, Myth.
Most
for
of the
our-
time, Sunday I cannot go long because I work Monday. So
Well then
at
we'll
least-
just have Friday be our long night then. If we can't do Saturday and if Friday or Saturday are the only nights we can do long nights and we can't do Saturday, then we don't have a choice. It has to be, we have to have Friday be a long night if we're doing one, and
yeah.
other than that we just fill in the week.
Yeah, and straight up, like, I'll tell you guys, like, if D&D gets canceled, I'll straight up just toss it to everyone paying and be like, hey, I'm free if y'all want to run on Saturdays. That's the only thing that's held me back is just, it's every other Saturday also. So, I mean, we could still do some Saturdays. It's just scheduling around every other Saturday would probably be a pain in the ass.
Sure.
What is the definition of late for everyone? I don't think we've really gone. Like,
I mean, it
that
kind
late.
of seemed like, at least on Friday and Saturday last week, it kind of seemed like people started getting burned out after 2 lockouts, to be honest. I mean, maybe we could do a little bit more, but people were definitely starting to fall off when we got into a 3rd lockout. Or even if we even did go in, I don't even remember if we did.
Did we do 3 lockouts? I thought we did 4.
We did not do 4 lockouts.
No, we need like our max was 3 lockout.
I think we did like 2.5 or something like that
Yeah,
on Friday.
we never actually finished the 3 lockout. I don't think so.
But I mean, if people are struggling to go that long anyways, like, we're not going to get productive value out of it. So, I mean, that's fine. That's just what it is. So, like, I'm not going to hold it against people if they can't go longer or something like that. It's just what it is. So, I don't know, maybe we try to do 2 lockouts on Friday or something like that, and then 3 hours every other day.
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Well, wait, what? So only one day that we would go for 4.
I mean, it seems like that's what we can do if we're not going to do Saturday. Like, if Friday and Saturday are our only choices and we can't do Saturday.
Oh, for this
yes.
week, you mean? I see.
I mean for every week.
For every week because it's like
unless
potential,
Myth
right?
says something's canceled and we want to do it.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Like, it's every other weekend. So like this weekend would be no, just because of Mother's Day. Next weekend would be D&D, but then the weekend after that's free, and then like, the week after that, if it gets canceled again, then I'm free. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I think we shouldn't. Go ahead.
I thought that we would have like at least 2 long days. Such.
I thought that was just for the week one.
Friday is still a work day for people, so like they still get up really early compared to like Saturday. They can just get up late, so they can also stay up late. Does that make sense?
I mean, it is what it is. You can't like. I'm not gonna blame people for having other things to do in the next 3 months, however long this 19-minute fight is gonna take.
Yeah. I think, like, is there ways that instead of just having that more time, is there a way we can, like, make our time together more efficient? Like,
I was actually gonna say, if we run into a night where like we end up balling on a bunch of stuff, would it not be beneficial for all of us, since we're already in here, just to be like, let's watch a thing?
Yeah, I mean,
group study session.
That's what we should do, but I don't think we've gotten stuck like that yet. Right?
No, I'm just saying like if.
Yeah, I mean that's just something. I mean, that's just something you do when you hit a hard mechanic late into a fight. It's one thing when it's 3 minutes in, like we have now. I mean, we're still even practicing meteors, but when it's 12 minutes in, you go into T4, you watch VODs, and you just stand around markers for however long it takes for people to understand.
Definitely agree. I think that's.
Since we're not doing like 2 long days, can we rate 5 days then instead of 4? Would you like be able to?
I think people are saying like take some raid days off instead and make them like study days. I think that's what people are saying. Versus just going in there and grind for like 5 days.
Well, personally, for me, right, like just like learning is different from actually doing it. So at least for me, it's not like so much beneficial. At least for me, because I prefer like actually going in, like doing it myself and get the timing myself, than just like watching. But if people wanna do it, yeah.
I was thinking like we still have like 2 days, right, where we could be doing like studying. Even if we go like
also in general, like,
even if we go for like 5 days, and I'm only like suggesting like 5 days because we are not going for 2 days anymore, like long days. I mean, it's only 1 long day now.
Another suggestion we would have is like we could plan our days depends on what mechanic we're working on. Like for now, I think we're still trying to figure out how to like set up a priority or whatever for the limit cuts. That's not something you have to go in and grind to figure it out.
Yeah.
So maybe that kind of mechanic is a good idea to like take a day off and just let Space or whoever wants to participate to like bring that shit up.
Oh yeah, having like a 1 day to study, it's fine.
After we have a plan, then we can like maybe do extra days to like practice it. What do you guys think?
But I was thinking like, what if like after we do this studying, which is pretty much gonna happen like this Thursday, right? Since we're going to Tuesday and Wednesday, can we just do like 3 more days type of thing? Or can just have like a 1 day as a break as well? So could just have like 2 days break, another 2 days, and then if people want like another break day, and then one last raid day, that would make like 5 days a week with breaks in between to study.
30 against 5 days. I think that's really pushing it. Just in terms of like scheduling in hours. I mean, like, if you think about it, we did 5 days last week. We did 17 hours a week. Or actually, if you consider this to be the same week, we did 6 days. We've done 20 hours this week in a week. That's a little different from 12 hours.
Yeah, I think like that's like kind of scheduling creep, right? Because I guess like initially we all agreed to a certain amount of time.
What do you guys think about my suggestion earlier? Like, depends on what mechanics we're working on.
I'm okay with doing a more like flexible schedule, or maybe we don't do the same days every week. We just kind of decide, okay, these are going to be our next 2 raid days or something like that. So people have a little bit of heads up, but maybe we decide based on what kind of stuff we're running into. So like right now,
I feel like that's probably like so we're kind of like doing both at the same time.
Yeah, it's a compromise.
I just had a question too, because like, you know, like the later we go on in Ultimate, right, the longer it takes to actually get to the point where we need to practice a prog.
Yeah.
And so like, it's something important to like get a real life feel for the timings, but like if it takes like an 11-minute pull to get there, like that's just dramatically way less efficient, I feel.
Yeah, like I'm not against doing more days of Fortune. It's more about like, let's say, like for now we're working on limit cut. I don't think doing one more day, just like pulling limit cut's gonna do anything, if that makes sense. But after we figured out like a priority system, then we can start like actually practice it more. I feel like that's more beneficial that way.
I see. Well, my previous like experiences that I had with Ultimate, like the longer or the deeper you go into the fight. So let's say that we are stuck in a mechanic that is like 15 minutes in the fight, right? We will get like let's say that we are like consistent, right? Getting into 15 minutes of the fight. 4 days, since we just raid like for 3 hours type of thing. I don't know. I don't think we would get so much practice.
How long did it take you to get through Perfect Alexander phase? I mean, you cleared 2 week pull, right? So how many pulls did you get on Perfect Alexander?
Oh, I have no idea.
Probably not that many, right? So you had to study before getting there. You definitely did not have as many pulls at Perfect Alexander as you did at BJCC. I know it's different fight, different circumstances, but the later you get in the fight, the less amount of time you're going to be able to see it, the mechanic.
Yeah, and the more it will eat in terms of like time for raiding as well. So it would make us like pull less, if that makes sense.
I guess that's why
50 minutes.
I guess like what I'm thinking about is like working harder, not harder, in terms of like things we can go
Unless
over.
Fortune mean like we're gonna like do both. Like we're gonna come up with a plan and pulling right away at the same time. I don't know if we can like come up with a plan that fast tomorrow for limit cut.
Was that in response to what I was saying? Or what?
No, I mean like just what we're discussing in general. Like
I mean, if we're doing, originally wasn't it Tuesday through Friday? A possible weekend, right?
yeah, I guess that's what we did last week. That was more just because we wanted to do a lot of stuff, but sure, we can. What's your suggestion based on that?
I was gonna say if we're doing a long day, then essentially Friday we started an hour early and then added 2 hours at the end, right? Is what we did. So wouldn't that just also be more or less the extra hours from the weekend?
No, because we actually did 1 hour earlier thingy or so on Saturday. I think like for Friday was like just like 30 minutes earlier or something like that.
Less than that because we had
Yeah.
people being late.
Oh yeah, less than that. So less than that, and then I think we finished at 10 p.m. PST or something like that. I don't remember.
On Friday?
Yeah, I don't remember. I legit don't remember. I just remember the
going
start
5
time.
hours on Friday.
My VOD is 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Yeah, we definitely went a lot longer on.
It's like 2 lockout and half, 2 lockouts and half. That's what I remember for Friday and Saturday, both. And we did start 30 minutes or less, like earlier.
Yeah, we had the plan to start 30 minutes like earlier, but we ended up starting like I don't know 15 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
I was just thinking like if we were just to stick with those days and then just tack on hours to Friday since we've already done it once. But just the thought.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much our only option at this point in terms of where people have said they have availability. We do weekdays, potentially Sunday, potentially Saturday if Myth is free. Otherwise, Fridays are a long day, and otherwise we do a couple 3-day weeks, 3-hour days during the week. I mean, does anyone have any other like that? What else could we do? There's only so many options here.
Yeah, it's fine. The only idea that I had was 5 days, but since people doesn't want to go for it, yeah, then 4 days then.
I thought originally like the static was advertised as 4 days.
4 days minimum.
Yeah, 4 days minimum.
Yeah, I'm not against 5 days. It's just that I wanna, like I said earlier, like depends what we're working on. At least right now, I think if we run again tomorrow, I don't think it's gonna make any progress. To be honest, if we don't, because we still have to figure it out how to like an easier way to do limit cuts. Unless we figure it out tonight or before raid tomorrow, but then again, people would need time to study.
I think we kind of figured it out. I'm gonna write out what we decided on, but it sounded like we had a. I mean, we only got to see it once. We didn't even see it once after we made the plan. So.
Yeah.
But I'll write it up and maybe try to draw it in the raid plan too, so people can look at it for tomorrow or whenever our next day is.
I feel like there should be a solution that is not entirely just putting in more hours, but making sure that we have solid plans and expectations for what we've like studied and what whole